I'm Karen, and I'm ready to do 45 minutes of Pilates with you today. We are going to be using one small weight. Mine's a 3-pounder, so you can use anything between 1 to 5 pounds that's around your house. It could be an unopened water bottle, a can of beans, something like that, and 2 paper plates. So the paper plates are lots of fun. We're going to use those today. Pilates, we work on our core from our collarbone down to the middle of our thighs. We want to do that nice Pilates scoop, like a melon scoop, pulling the belly button away from your shirt, lifting it up towards the rib cage. If you haven't done it before, it's definitely not something that's easy or that comes naturally. We're literally training our abdominal muscles to do what they do not do naturally. So it takes practice. Do this with us today. I'm so glad you guys are here. Here we go. Oh, also, I'm sorry. This is a Skype class that I videoed. And so when I'm facing the camera, either do what you see me doing or do what you hear me saying, because in Skype the directions look different. So here we go. Thanks. All right, you guys, welcome to Pilates. I'm Karen, of course, and these we are going to be using 2 paper plates today, as well as 1 small weight. And the weight that I'm using is a 3-pound weight. So you can decide to use that. I think I've told you before, you can also use like unopened water bottle or jar of peanut butter with the top on, something like that. So, all right, but your 2 paper plates, make sure you've got those. And we're gonna bring those feet about hip width apart. We're gonna engage our abs, walk our fingertips down our legs, and just hold on to those elbows and gently rock from side to side. So as you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, feeling those hamstrings lengthen. I want you to make sure and just get it in a good focused frame of mind. Put everything else to the side and make sure that you are going to do what's right for you today, working on our core strength, our balance, and our flexibility. So let's bring our hands to that right leg and gently take our nose towards our knee. And on your exhale, we're going to bring that right arm up and just gently twist. So continue to twist, looking up to the right. And we're going to make our way over to that left leg. Both hands on your left leg, nose towards that knee. And then you're going to exhale and gently lift that left arm up as you twist. Good. On our exhale, let's walk those feet closer together. And let's lunge back 1 foot and then the other, so you are in an upper push-up position. I want you to make sure that your wrists are directly below your shoulders and abs are strong. Let's do 2 great push-ups. Good. Now let's take our right leg and we're going to slowly lift it up and down. You can take your left knee down to the mat if you want to. 4, 3, so I'm not lifting my hips. Now the last lift, I'm going to reach the leg up and walk my hands back. Take my nose towards my left knee and gently swing through. I'm going to lunge so my right knee is right above the ankle. And I'm going to lean back. Now I'm going to tap my left toe and bring that leg behind me. Abs are strong. And I'm going to try to lift that left leg slowly for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead and lunge and lean back again. I'm going to come down to my palms and bring that right foot back, down to my forearms. And again, knees down whenever you need to. Your right forearm comes up. We're going to hold it up for 4 and down. 3, so you pause each time you've got it up. 2 more, definitely a balance thing as well. 1 more, and then let's just hold this plank for 8, 7, 6, knees down whenever you need to. 4 and 1, knees apart, big toes together, sit back on those heels. Good, come up to your hands and knees. And let's arch up into a nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. And let's do that again. So abs lifted up. Let's do 2 push-ups with your chest leading. And now your left leg's gonna slowly lift up and down. For 4, 3, 2, left leg all the way up. You're gonna walk those hands back. Nose towards your right knee. Gently swing through. So that left knee is right above the ankle. You're gonna tuck the pelvis under, lean back. Tap those right toes. Find the spot you're staring at. Engage your abdominals and straight leg lifts just a little bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now gently lunge, let's lean back again. Good, you're gonna come down to your palms and down to those forearms, and your left forearm's gonna lift up and down for 4 and 3. Good, rolling that left hip open. This is 2. Knees down whenever you need to. I want you to listen to your body. And then I want you to hold this for 8, 7, 6, 4, and good. Knees apart, big toes together. Take a breath and sit back. Good, let's arch up and do a nice cat stretch. Glance to the ceiling and come back to your plank. Wrists below your shoulders. Do 2 awesome push-ups. Your chest is leading. And your right toes are going to lift up and down slowly for 4, 3, 2, then all the way up. Walk those hands back. Nose towards your left knee. Gently swing through. So your right knee is right above the ankle. Let's tuck the pelvis under and lean back. Now tap those left toes. Find that spot you're staring at for balance. Abs engaged. Straight leg lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lunge, lean back again. Down to your palms. Right foot back. And you're down in those forearms again. Right forearm lifts up for 4 and 3. Pause just for a second as you got that right arm up. Good, 1 more. And you're gonna hold a plank for 8, 6, 4, and good. Knees apart. Big toes together, sit it back. And give yourself that nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. And let's do it 1 more time. That chest is leading. Do make sure those wrists are below your shoulders. 2 great push-ups. And left toes slowly up and down for 4, 3, 2, then all the way up. We're going to walk those hands back. Nose towards that right knee. And we're going to gently swing through. That left knee is right above the ankle. Tuck the pelvis under and lean back. Good, let's tap those right toes. Abs strong, straight leg lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lunge on those toes, lean back. Palms down and left foot back. Come back to those forearms and left forearm up and down. Hold it up for just a second. And down. 3 more. If that low back's talking to you, need that modification, please place the knees down. 1 more time. Good. Let's hold this plank for 8, 6, 4, and good. Knees apart, big toes together. Exhale, sit it back. And give yourself a nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. Good. All right, feel free to grab a sip of water. And I'm gonna have you grab your paper plates. So you're gonna grab those paper plates. going to take them out in front of you. So those hands are on the paper plates, abs are nice and strong. And what you're going to do is you're going to slide those arms out and slide yourself back. So you're only coming out to where you can support your low back with those abdominal muscles. So you can probably tell pulling them back is what gets a little bit harder. Keep breathing. Last 4. Good. Take that break when you need to. 3. 2 more. And 1 more time. Excellent. All right, let's clasp our fingertips behind us. Open up the chest. Think about chin in your chest and then shoulder blades pull down into your imaginary back pockets. You can start to lift the hands and you can also fold forward, lifting those fingertips. And you can release the fingers. Just let those shoulders round and take a breath. Excellent. All right, back up onto your hands and knees and let's have a seat at the front of the mat, and you'll be using that one small weight now. So you make sure that you've got room to roll back behind you. I want you to lean your chest forward. Just let your chest sink down towards those thighs. Shoulders away from the ears, abs are engaged. Let's twist, pulling the elbow behind you. Try to relax your thighs and make your abs do most of the work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're just going to roll down nice and slow, keeping those abdominals strong. You're going to bring those knees in. And let's extend out and hold. And bring it in. Modification would be 1 foot on the ground and just 1 leg extends. Good. 2 more times. Lower those legs are to the ground, the harder it's going to be. 1 more time. Good. You're going to place 1 leg down, the other leg down strong from your middle. Come on up and fold. Good. Shoulders away from the ears, abs strong. Pull the elbow behind you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll down nice and slow. Try to relax those thighs. Abs are engaged. Head rests. Let's extend out and hold for 4. And 3, nice and strong. That's 2. And 1. Good. Place 1 leg down and then the other, strong from your middle. Come on up. And fold. 1 more time. Open chest, shoulders relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down slowly. Relax your thighs. Rest the head. Knees are in. Extend out for 4. Good. 3. Scoop that belly button in. That nice Pilates scoop. 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Let's place that weight down. Bring our hands to our knees and just draw some circles to massage that low back. Good. All right, our arms and legs are going to move like a toy soldier. So we're going to extend the left leg down and our left arm behind us. Keeping the legs as straight as possible, we're going to slowly switch. Slowly switch, keeping everything strong in the middle. Good. Now, if you need a modification, instead of that straight leg being close to the ground, you're going to place that foot on the mat. Okay? So if you need to modify, please feel free to do that. Good. Slowly, 8 more. 7, 6. The whole time keeping the legs as straight as you can. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's hug those knees into our chest. Take the knees to the right, glance to your left, and slowly switch. Good. All right, let's come up to a sitting position. Shoulders relaxed. Let's grab that one weight and you're gonna twist for 4 in your V-sit. Modified V-sit, both feet are on the ground. Maybe you feel okay taking one foot. Maybe you can take both feet, that's up to you. So let's twist for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now strong from our middle, we're gonna lift up, shoulders down, twist 4, 3, 2, 1. So the lower portion of that long abdominal muscle helps you to lift up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and strong. Breathe. Try to keep that chest open as you're twisting. Good. Lift. Last 3 times. Find a reason to smile. Lift those hips. Last 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. And come on up. Let's place our feet together. We're going to put that weight down so the feet are farther away from you. Walk your hands towards your toes and just allow your chest to sink down. Good. Let's come onto your right forearm in a right side plank. Your modification would be that bottom knee on the ground, okay? Both legs straight if you'd like. We're gonna start with 10 hip dips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Hips down, you're gonna bend your knees, reach that right arm up, and stretch. Now let's come to that same side plank, and let's do our best to touch our left toes to our left fingertips, okay? We're gonna just do 8. Now you can have your bottom knee on the ground if you want to. 6, 5, 4 more, 3, these are tough, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bend those knees and take that right arm up and stretch again. And now let's take your right hand down, your right knee down, and let that left arm droop over the ear for a good stretch. Good. Come onto your hands and knees. Nice cat stretch. Glance up. And now let's tuck the toes under and come to a forward fold. Let's bring those feet together. Cross our forearms. Hold your opposite calf. Nose towards your knees and straighten those legs the best you can. Nice long hamstrings. On your exhale, let's hang the arms down, roll it up nice and slow. Shoulders roll back. Good. All right, you're gonna grab that one weight and one of your paper plates. So you can always do some of these exercises with the paper plates. You could do them without the paper plates. So you could step out instead of sliding the leg back. So what we're gonna do is slide the right leg back and bring your weight forward and up. Good. Slide that leg back, pause for a second, and up. So your core runs from your collarbone to the middle of those thighs. So we're working not only those abdominals, but all the other connective tissue that helps you to balance, helps you to have a good posture. Really helps with your back health. 7 more. 6 more. And 5, we're just using a light weight because we're not trying to build big arm muscles here, okay? We're focusing on the core. And just that weight helps you to get a little bit more off balance, core having to work a little bit more. 1 more. Very good. Engage your abdominals, and let's do hamstring curl for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Shake it out. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. So now let's take that right leg out to the right, and we're going to take the weight over to the left, okay? So stand up tall. We're not going to lean over while we do this. So slide the right leg to the right, and the weight comes to the left. So this is very good for those inner and outer thighs. They help to support your knees. So it's not just aesthetics. Very good. Let's do 8 more. Hope you're proud of yourself for being here, guys. 7, 6, because you're worth it. 5, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to come to those right toes. The weight comes up, or you do this without a weight would be fine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's put the weight in your left hand, bring your feet together. Reach that right arm and stretch. Good, put the weight down next to the mat somewhere. And let's go ahead, come to the back of your mat. Engage your abdominals, walk those fingertips down. Walk your fingertips out. And let's take 8 counts to come down. Now we want to start with our hips at neutral. Not sinking down, but neutral. And knees down whenever you need to, okay? Bend the elbows. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. So now you're in a Superman. Engage your abdominals. And Iron Man. Good. Superman. Iron Man. And hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Press yourself back to knees or toes. Take 8 counts to come down. 8, 7, 6, and good. Engage your middle, Superman. And Iron Man. Those arms come back. Superman. And Iron Man. Good. Palms underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. Lift yourself back to your knees or your toes and come on down for 8, 6, and good. Reach into Superman and Iron Man. Good. Superman, Iron Man, and relax everything. Turn your head left. Release your glutes that were engaged. Now glance up, look to your right, and take a breath. Good. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and lift yourself up into Cobra just to give that core a little bit of a stretch. So head's not sinking down, we're lifting up. And now knees apart, big toes together. Sit it back and stretch. And on your hands and knees, arch up into a nice cat stretch. Glance to the ceiling. Good. Come on to the front of your mat. Don't need any toys. And make sure you've got room to roll back behind you. Deep breath in. Exhale, grab your shins, ankles, or feet. It's up to you. Bend those elbows. Gently push the backs of the knees down. Good. Let's roll down nice and slow. So chest is open, abs are engaged. Good. Hands behind your head. Right knee in. Crunch and switch. Crunch. So you could put this foot on the ground instead of hovering it over the ground. You're going to do 2 more. I'm not pulling on my head and neck. My movement comes from my center. Now I'm going to come up to a nice V-sit. Shoulders are down. Just hold it for a second. And now I'm going to reach for my ankles or feet. Bend my elbows and breathe. Chest is open. Roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Fingertips behind the head. Crunch for 6, 5, 4. Everything starts from the center. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to come on up to a V-sit. I could always have a foot down if I need to. Do what you need to do. Reach for your ankles or feet. And let's do that 1 more time. Shoulders down. Relax your thighs. Try to make your abs do most of the work. Good. Crunch for 6, 5. Slow and controlled. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up to a V-sit. Hold. And reach for those ankles or feet. Nice job. All right, let's come to our left side plank. Left side plank. We're going to do 10 hip dips to start out with. 10, 9, that left knee could be on the ground if you need it to. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to bend our knees, take our left arm and reach. Good. We're going to come back in that same side plank. Take that bottom knee to the mat when you need to. We're going to try to touch those toes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend the knees. And left arm reaches. Good. Then that left hand comes down. Left knee down. And we're going to reach that right arm and stretch. Good. Give yourself a nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. And let's tuck our toes under. Keep our feet together as we fold forward. Let's hug our thighs, hold your opposite elbow, chin in your chest, straighten those legs the best that you can. Deep breaths in and out. And let's hang those arms down and roll up slowly. Shoulders away from the ears. And let's use that one paper plate and one weight to have some more fun. Left leg's gonna be sliding back this time. So we're gonna stand up nice and tall, slide it back and hold, and up. Good, slide back and hold. Nice deep lunge, as long as your knees and hips will lift you. Like I said before, just make sure you're listening to your body. Good, slide that left leg back. Slow and controlled movements. We're working the muscle, taking that momentum out. 7 more. 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, take that left leg behind you. Abs are nice and strong, hamstring curl. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Shake it out a little bit. And now we're going to take that left leg out to the left. The weight's going to come to your right. Standing up tall. Again, we're not leaning over. Keeping the abdominals engaged. Slide that leg out and bring it up. Good. Slide it as far out as you can. Again, listening to your hips and your knees. You always want to think about how many of these can I do correctly, and not just how many you can do. Eight more. 7, 6, that's 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Let's stand up nice and tall. Come to your left toes, with or without the weight above your head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Feet together, weights in your right hand, left arm reaches. All right, we're gonna put the weight near our mat so we can grab it when we need it. And we're gonna go ahead and come down to the mat with the weight, with the paper plates on our feet. We're gonna come down into a plank on our forearms. So go ahead and come down to your knees. You're gonna bring your feet to the gliders. You're going to go ahead and come to your forearms, abs engaged. You can take your knees down whenever you need to. So we're going to take the right leg out, left leg out, and both legs out. Right leg out, left leg out, and both legs. Trying to keep the hips at neutral, not lifting up too much. But please take the break when you need to. 2 more times through. Right, left, and both. Last time. Right, left, and both. Good. Down on your knees. Knees apart, big toes together. Exhale, sit it back and stretch. And nice cat stretch. And with your right wrist directly under the shoulder, right leg extends out and left arm reaches. Elbow and knee underneath. Reach long, look over your left shoulder, tap that toe. Good. Reach, elbow and knee underneath. Slow and controlled movements, we're not rushing. One more time. Elbow and knee underneath. And you can grab the foot this time if you want to. Lift that foot up and press it away from you. So the top of the foot is pushing away. And then you reach long. Hand and knee down. We're going to sit our hips right and bring our right hand on top of the left. Good. Now you're going to come back down to your forearms with your feet on the gliders. And we're going to do a plank saw. Now if you'd rather do it without the gliders, that's no problem. So let's find those gliders. Engage your abdominals, and we're going to try 30 seconds, just sliding forward and back. So it adds that little bit more friction. We're going to go 20 more seconds. Knees down when you need to. Please listen to your body. Make this your class. That's the luxury of being at home, is that you can take that break when you need to, not worrying about what people are thinking. 4, 3, 2, and awesome. Knees apart, big toes together. Exhale and sit it back. Good. All right, now you're going to extend your left leg out, but make sure your left wrist is directly under the shoulder. Right arm extends, abs are engaged, elbow and knee underneath. Reach long, look over your right shoulder and tap. Good, hold that reach for a second. Elbow and knee underneath. Try to not shrug your shoulders. Slowly, one more time. And if you want to, you can grab that foot. If you don't want to grab the foot, you can stay extended. Push the top of the foot away from you if you can. Deep breaths in and out. And extend out and reach. Good. Hand and knee down. We're going to sit our hips left and bring our left hand on top of the right. Now let's give those shoulders a good stretch. Knees apart, big toes together. Look up to your left and rotate your wrist. Good, and then left hand palm up underneath the right. Rest on the left side of the face. Take your right fingertips, walk them away from you. And then right hand at your low back. Allow those shoulders just to flop. Even wiggle your fingers. Deep breath. Slowly untwist. And let's do the same thing to the other side. Look up to your right and rotate that wrist. Right hand palm up underneath. Rest on the right side of the face as those hips sit back towards your heels. Left fingertips walk to the front of the mat. And then left hand at your low back. Relax your shoulders, wiggle those fingers and breathe. And untwist. Good, let's come to the front of your mat. And grab that one small weight. We're going to do butterfly sit-ups. So you could decide that sitting all the way up from the mat is going to be too much for your back. And you could decide just to do crunches and not lift all the way up. So let's do our best with this one. Roll it down. And then from your middle, exhale, come on up. Good. Peel that spine down. And exhale, come on up. Keep breathing. controlled. Let's do 4 more with a smile. You got this. Three more, you guys. Strong. 2 more. You should definitely feel this by now, you guys. Everything you've done up into this point. 1 more. Good. All right, let's put that weight down. And let's take a deep breath in. Reaching for your ankles or feet. And let's roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Chest is open, thighs are relaxed. And we're going to do a bicycle with the reach. You are almost done. This is it. Looks like this. Twist and reach. Twist and reach. So you're doing this correctly if you're moving from your rib cage area and not pulling on that head and neck. Anytime you need to put 1 foot on the ground, feel free to do that, okay? Just don't pull on that head and neck. You got about 10 more seconds. Keep breathing. Obviously, take that break quicker if you need it. Last one. Awesome, guys. All right, take those feet a good distance apart. Arms out to the side. I want you to windshield wiper those knees. So take them over to one side, look in the opposite direction. Deep breath in and out. Let's take it to the other side, look in that opposite direction. Good, switch back and forth a couple times. Full breath before you switch sides. Good. Now let's walk the feet towards our fingertips so those feet are farther apart than your hips. Lift those hips up into your bridge. Think about pushing your hip flexors up. Deep breaths in and out. Inhale, lift that a little bit higher if you want, and slowly lower down. Now let's put our straight arms between our knees, hold on to your ankles or your feet, and gently pull the knees down towards the sides of the rib cage. Take your elbows, gently press those knees apart, and you can rock side to side. And then you can put the soles of your feet together. Clasp your fingertips if you can around your feet, and as your heels pull down, your knees press apart. And as we release, let's hug your right knee into your chest. Left leg is flat, shoulders are down, and just rotate that right foot gently in both directions. And then let's use your left hand to do a gentle spinal twist. Glance over your right arm. Deep breaths in and out. Good. Roll to your low back. Let's cross that right leg on top. Hold on to your shins, ankles, or feet, and let's pull the feet gently towards your shoulders. Again, deep breath in and out. Now release as you give your knees a hug. Let's let go of that right leg. Let it come flat on the mat, shoulders down. Just rotate that left foot. Gently both directions. And now your right hand brings the knee across the body. You're going to look to your left. Gentle spinal twist. Let that belly lift and lower as you breathe. And as we roll to the low back, let's cross that left leg on top of the right. Grab onto your shins, ankles, or feet, and the feet come towards the shoulders. Let's release. Go ahead and rock yourself so you're sitting up. And let's extend your right leg and cross your left leg across. Your right arm is gonna hug that left knee in, shoulders down, head up. Glance over your left shoulder and breathe. And then let's switch. Extend your left leg. Cross the right leg over. Your left arm hugs the knee in, shoulders down, head up. Glance over your shoulder. And untwist. Let's sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. Deep breath in. Exhale, that right arm comes down. And then that left hand gently helps the head to come across. Right hand slides to the low back. Deep breaths in and out. Chin down, relax your shoulders. Deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, left arm down, let's reach. And then that right hand gently helps the head to come across. Slide this hand to your low back, stretching the neck gently. Chin down, relax. Deep breath in, reach. And exhale. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back. Thank you everybody for coming to Pilates today. High five.